lineup for today. One notable missing player is not there, and that is Bundiaki. But at the fullback, it's Hugo Keenan, Mac Hansen on the right wing, Gary Ringrose and Robbie Henshaw in the center, James Lowe, the Kiwi, on the left wing, Jack Crowley once again at fly half, Jamison Gibson Park, who had a fantastic return to the national side last week, also a Kiwi, playing for Ireland at the scrum half. Caelan Doris is the captain, Josh van der Fleer wearing the number 7 jersey, tag Byrne in 6. James Ryan and Joe McCarthy are the Lawucks, and then you got in the front row. Just make sure my desktop's off. Okay, mine just went live, my feed. And then you've got in the front row, you've got Finley Beelum, Ronan Kelleher, and Andrew Porter. In the replacements off the bench, it's Rob Herring, Cian Healy, Thomas Clarkson, Ryan Barrett, Peter O'Mani, Craig Casey, Sam Pendergrass, and Jamie Osborne. And that's Ireland's side as they make their way out on the pitch with the lights down and the torches blowing, a big band out there getting ready for the anthems. So that's Ireland. Looks like we're going to hear the anthems this time. We didn't get to hear them last time out. And then for Argentina, for Los Pumas, who are having a hell of a season here, folks. The Pumas are just amazing. They've had a heck of a year. They've knocked off so many teams. They beat Italy last week. They beat New Zealand. They beat South Africa. They beat France this season. They are just knocking people off. This is their time to shine, to say the least. For Argentina, at the fullback, Juan Cruz Malia. On the right wing, Rodrigo Isgro. And in the center, Lucio Cinti and Matias Moroni. On the left wing, it's Bautista Del Gui. And at the fly-half position, Thomas Albornez, Pablo Matera, Pedro Rubiolo, and the other lock is Guido Pelli, Joe Sclaffi, Julian Montoya, the captain, and Thomas Gallo is in the front row. Off the bench, Ignacio Ruiz, Ignacio Calles, Francisco Gomez Codella, Franco Molina, Santiago Grondona, Gonzalo Garcia. Wait, there's so many G's here. When are we going to stop? G's and C's. Santiago Carreras, Justo Picardo. Yes, this is in Dublin. The official is Paul Williams from New Zealand. The assistant referees are Craig Evans from Wales and Angus Mabey from New Zealand. The TMO is Richard Kelly from New Zealand. So with the exception of Craig Evans, it's an all Kiwi officiating crew. And that will give you the lineup for both sides. Ireland hosting Argentina here for this autumn test match. And we'll get started in just a couple minutes. The Argentine anthem is playing now. Not to worry, the Argentine anthem is only about 37 minutes long, so we have plenty of time to get acquainted. Just kidding, it is a terribly long anthem. It's one of the most bizarre national anthems I've ever heard. But then we have Ireland. Yeah. And they'll be up after that. So I got a copyright claim last time I put Ireland on the pitch or on the screen. So let's go ahead and take that off the screen. Now you know the lineups, and we're ready to go. I barely made it back here, folks, running around doing errands. Had to make sure my camera was back in the right place. I had to lift the table up and put a new piece of carpet on the floor because the carpet that was there was kind of worn down and was getting locked in place with the wheels. Very disconcerting every time I tried to sit here and move the camera or move the chair. So we're about ready to start here for this one. It should be interesting. This is a trap game for Ireland. They really need to be very careful here, and they need to perform. If they perform like they did last week, they will go down to defeat the second week in a row. Yeah. However, it's possible that apparently Ireland, South Africa, and New Zealand could all wind up tied for first place. South Africa loses by a certain margin, and these other guys don't by a certain margin. Really, it's crazy. So Ireland, here we go. He's got a full house, it sounds like. Woo! Let's take a look around at Aviva Stadium. It is packed. All right. We are ready to get started here in just a moment. Friday rugby action, test action. That's pretty awesome. The USA is not in action this weekend. They're playing Spain next weekend after beating Portugal. Surprise defeat there for Portugal and victory for the USA Eagles. Perhaps they'll get back on the front foot after a terrible start to this season for USA. Well, but here we're for Ireland and for the Pumas of Argentina. Let's see what happens. Let me greet everybody in the chat. Looks like it's mostly Hendo, then Funsale, Koglenberg, Garrett Gillich. I thought I also saw Neville. There's Neville in there. Okay, cool. All right, folks, welcome back to the program. If you all want to chat, feel free to chat. Say what you like to say. Get your piece out there. We're happy to hear it. Looking forward to this contest. It should be interesting. Argentina has had a hell of a season, particularly in light of the fact that they don't have a super rugby side and they do not have anybody in any of the European leagues team-wise. So the national guys don't play together very often. In fact, test match is one of the few times they get a chance to get together. So keys to this game is containing Ireland's kicking game. Let's see how it goes. Jamison Gibson Park had a brilliant return to the pitch last week against New Zealand, although Ireland lost. They did not show up for that game. So they need to show up for that game. Today, a big change in the center. Robbie Henshaw is out there and not Bundiaki. Gary Ringrose, his partner, out there. So we'll see how that goes. Ireland wearing these pretty cool-looking jerseys with white patches on the sleeves and the white breaking pattern throughout the jersey with the emerald green. So not quite the jersey I have here, but this is a Rugby World Cup jersey from Japan. So for Ireland. And we're about ready to get going here, just waiting for the whistle to get going. Of course, the official, as I said, is Paul Williams from New Zealand. He's ready. And Ireland is going to kick to the Pumas to get this thing started. So here's the countdown for the start of the game. Garrett Gillich is here. Welcome to you. Martinez Ellis, welcome to you. Truth and Justice, energy like Trump, this colonel. Thanks for the, yeah, almost missed it. Here we go. Aviva Stadium in Dublin. Lansdowne Road, balls high into there, down the center. It goes inside the 22. Oh, bobbled initially by Juan Cruz Maria, but he does secure the ball. Bertrano will send it back for a clearance kick. And it's charged down by Ireland. Who's going to get there? Oh, lucky bounce for Argentina. With a huge try zone, Argentina's lucky that they got that ball back. I think it was Josh van der Fleer who charged that ball down. But Argentina now going through phases from their 7-meter line. That was wickedly lucky for Argentina. That could have been disaster. Bertrano going for a clearance kick again. This time, and that got hit again. That was blocked. And inside the 22, James Lowe has it. Sends it back the other direction. And they've got numbers on the outside, but inside cuts. Oh, my goodness. Mac Hansen cuts inside. So, wow. Ireland with the ball now on the front foot. James Lowe on the far side. He's tackled at the 22. Things not going well for Argentina the first minute of the game. 3 cock-ups already. But a nice tackle here driving Ireland back outside the 22. Gibson Park goes wide, and Hugo Keenan gets the ball over there from Mac Hansen. So Josh van der Fleer, who blocked that kick a short while ago at the 22. The Puma defense is not giving any ground so far. There's a nice handoff inside to Robbie Henshaw. He gets inside the 22. Gibson Park goes outside to Caelan Doris. Caelan Doris driven towards touch. Does the ball go into touch or is it still live? It looks like it's still live. Argentina picks it up. They're going. Oh, Argentina, what up, man? They are lucky. Now they have the ball out by their 10-meter line. Brilliant stuff here as Pablo Matera carries the ball and the ruck is formed. Bertrano now. Boy, it's been sloppy play here early on. It's kicked through, but it's going to be picked up over there by Ireland. Gibson Park now charging up the midfield. Caelan Doris has the ball, but he's tackled immediately. Boy, Argentina ready for that. So now Ireland's back on their side of the pitch with Mac Hansen driven to the turf. And that's Juan Martin Gonzalez who puts him down. Caelan Doris, Crowley overthrows. It's picked up by Argentina, but he's all by himself on the outside. Here come the Pumas inside the 22. Oh, here they go. Oh, and that's an intentional knock one. But come on, that's got to be a card on James Lowe. Or is it a try? It's a try. James Lowe knocked it, and Argentina picked it up. Wow. The opening minute of this game, it was all going Ireland's way, and Argentina gets a try. It's Maroney. We're going to go to the TMO, though. I think there might have been something that went amiss there. Wow, what an exciting first 2.5 minutes. Clock has stopped at 2:32. They've put 5 points up on the board for Maroney scoring the try, but I need to see the replay because I got confused about where that ball was. That just knocked backward by James Lowe? So here they're going to look. Oh, no, it never went in touch. That's what they're looking at. That ball's good. Foul play. There's no head contact there. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's going to be overturned because Crowley took it in the head. All the way back they're going to go, so there's no try. I don't know that it's foul play. It's just a rugby play, but it's definitely going to overturn the try. So no try to Argentina. Tough break for them. Yeah, this is... Oh, it's just... Jack Crowley very low, so this is a tough one here. So that's not really foul play.
But the point is the tackler has to make sure he's the one that's lower. It's his prerogative.
The tackler went low. Ooh, that's head-to-head. That's going to be a card. It's yellow. It's going to be yellow.
You'll have people sitting screaming at the TV saying, "Oh, it's a rugby incident." You know, it's just a little unlucky, but
it's just very unlucky. He's bent over at the hips. He's bent forward. Crowley bends down. Yeah, it's a yellow card.
So there's going to be a yellow card in
Yeah.
an off-field review. Richard. Yeah.
Yeah, yellow card. I agree.
So, camera back to me.
Tough break for
We have a
Argentina.
decision.
Camera's on you.
Okay. So it is going to be a yellow card in off-field review. The tackler is upright and therefore always illegal.
Tackler's not upright. That's Croc. That's not true. That's incorrect. He was not upright. Yeah, fine off-field review. The off-field review should keep it at a yellow card. So Maroney thought he had a try, and he gets the yellow card. It's going to go to the bunker, but it should not be upgraded to a red card. Jack Crowley caused that collision because he dipped down as he came in. That's definitely, it should be a yellow card max. So Ireland gets a chance to kick for the post, or they're going to go for the corner, it looks like. I mean, that's very unfair if that becomes a red card. That just shows you what a joke rugby union is becoming if that becomes a red card. All right, so it's a 5-meter line now for Ireland. But, I mean, all things being equal, Argentina was lucky that they even got out of that hole. So this is the right call. So Ireland now 6 meters away. Here's the line out. Oh, the score. Thank you, bystander. 0-0, yeah. Oh, and they're going to go through. Oh, Rodney Kelleher nearly got in. Gibson Park goes over the middle. Kalen Doris is tackled about 3 meters out. Gibson Park. Porter goes around, but he doesn't get in. Gibson Park. Argentina trying to stay onside. Oh, they get through. Crowley slips through, and Ireland scores. Jack Crowley with a try. Oh, my goodness. That guy has got some wheels when he needs it. He did a nice little dummy and cut back inside, pretty close to the post. So that one's good. There's no foul play on that one. So here we go. We got a try by Jack Crowley already for Ireland. Oh, audio. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Got it. Good Lord. Well, rookie. Sorry. Still getting adjusted. Just got settled down literally in my chair moments before I went live. Apologies for that. 7-5. Ireland out in front. There we go. All right. Thank you very much. Right. Here's the restart. And the ball is going to be short of the 22. And nearly hit in the air, but he comes down with it. Is it Kalen Doris? No, it's not Doris. It looks like it's actually Tag Byrne. Tag Byrne with his first carry. Crowley goes far to the outside. Here comes Ireland. Hugo Keenan, what a head of steam over midfield. Down to about the 10-meter line. Gibson Park digs it up. Sends it back to, Porter. Andrew Porter comes crashing into the line. He's tackled. Gibson Park's going to come back to the middle. Crowley to Josh Van der Fleer. Van der Fleer to Keenan. Mac Hansen. Mac Hansen gets the ball towards the outside. And a tag Bird is tackled there. Ruck is for him. Gibson Park digs it out, goes back to the center of the pitch. Kalen Dorse left it hanging like a big matzo ball. But Gary Ringrose is on the loose. In this time at 22, he cuts back. Gary Ringrose, 10 meters out, 7 meters out. He's tackled there. Gibson Park keeps it up on the outside. Here they go. And Mac Hansen's going to get a try, or did he? Did he ever put it down? I think we have a try by Mac Hansen in the corner. Argentina's in trouble here early now. Wow. The Pumas absolutely shell-shocked after that quick score. Wow. Down a player. Argentina's given up 2 tries in just 2 minutes. My goodness. And Ringrose is the hero there. He picked up about 35 meters. Completely broke through that Argentine defense. And they never recovered. Gibson Park kept the pace up. They go outside with the pass. And it was a tag Burn. He dumps it back to Mac Hansen. And Hansen, he never did put that ball down. I mean, that's not really a try. You got to touch the ground, buddy. So, anyway. Man, oh, man. So, wow. So, that's Mac Hansen with a try. There's the conversion. That's good. No, missed. 12-0. He missed the kick. Look, that went through. So Crowley misses, and it's 12. 12-0 Ireland, just about 6 minutes into this one, folks. What's the red button? You want me to hit this red button?
That was easy.
There you go. That was too easy for Ireland. Oof. All right, 12-0, 7 minutes in now. We got 5.5 minutes on the yellow card and the bunker review. So Mac Hansen, just 23 international caps. He's got 10 tries. Here's the restart. Argentina now hoping to keep this under control just outside the 22, and it's lost. And I think it was knocked out. Argentina comes away with it. Boy, if they could score here short a player, that'd be brilliant. They're inside the Ireland 22, but taking a long time to get it out of the ruck. He finally gets it out, Bertrand. They don't really get anywhere as Juan Martin Gonzalez is trying to go somewhere, but he's held up, finally gets to the ground. And there's no one there for the ruck. And Ireland trying to come with a counter ruck. So the Pumas now got a little something going here. Nice dummy on the outside there. Brilliant work by Bautista Delgui. They go all the way to the outside, driving inside the 22, still going almost like a maul, down to about 16 meters. Bertrand back to the middle, into the hands of Thomas Gajo. Gajo, did he knock it on? He did. Ireland has the ball. Turned over to Ireland. And it's knocked on. Oh, jeez, I spilled my frappuccino. That ball was dropped by Ireland. It was James Ryan who dropped that one. Andy Farrell up in the booth, looking around. He's got to be pretty happy with the outcome thus far. 8.5 minutes into the contest. Ireland 12, Argentina 0. 4 minutes exactly left on the yellow card. Felipe Contepomi over there in the Argentine booth, looking a little less excited and much more sanguine at this point. So this will be the first scrum of the game, and it's Argentina's pack weights are 895 to Argentina, 898 for Ireland, so that's pretty even split there. Not much of an advantage based on weight. And he sold out Aviva Stadium in Dublin. The official, of course, as I mentioned, is Paul Williams from New Zealand. Crouch. Bind. And the whistle blows. We're going to reset this scrum. Ooh, man. Jeez. Julian Montoya's got blood up in his forehead already. 12-0, 9:26 in the first half. Argentina needs to score here while they're down a player. 3 minutes left on the yellow card. It's taking a long time to let us know whether that was upgraded. It shouldn't be upgraded. If it's upgraded, it will be so unjust. Bind. Set. Bertrand trying to get it out. Gibson Park interfering. And the Pumas bring it out, and they take off with the ball. Bertrand looking for runners, and they're not there. The Pumas slow to get to the ball. Now they're, offsides. Oh, Tag Byrne was 3 meters offsides, but he makes a hell of a tackle. It looks beautiful, but it was illegal. But wow, way offside. Offside again. Now we got the advantage. He finally calls for advantage. So the Pumas have 3 points on offer here, but I would kick to the corner at this stage, trailing 12-0. You got to get some of the sting back. Oh, that's knocked on by Gaggio. So we're going to come back for the knock-on. It is a guaranteed 3 points, though, so maybe they should take it. Yeah, offside was Robbie Henshaw. Yeah, I think they'll take the points. It's right in front of the post. Yeah, we still got 2 minutes left on the yellow card. This will burn a minute off. Okay, I thought he was going to tell us what the card decision was. We're still waiting for Paul Williams to tell us. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Julian, just while I've got an opportunity. The yellow card is going to remain a yellow card.
Yeah.
Low degree of danger. Yeah. Okay.
All right, that's correct. It's a low degree of danger, so it remains a yellow card. So we've got under 2 minutes left on that now. That's good news for Matthias Moroni. Got a tough break there. 1:15 left on his card. 25 on the shot clock. So first stoppage after the conversion is when he should come back on. Neville says England's going to win the game. No way. I played left wing, RJ. Left wing. In rugby, not politically. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6. Here's the kick. It's good, 12-3. Pumas get on the board. So 9 points to the negative while that yellow card was in play. All right, so how are we doing here, folks? 3:25 in the afternoon here on the East Coast of the United States. 75 people currently watching. 911 are the views. 911, that sounds crazy. So finally, Argentina gets on the board, and we are ready for the restart. Jack Crowley will go from midfield. Let's see where he puts it. 22 seconds left on the yellow card, which was not upgraded, went from a bunker review. And they come down with it successfully. Guido Petty has it, one of the locks, and he's being held up. They're going to turn it over if they don't get something going here shortly. That's a penalty against them. Oh, no, it's a maul, and they're going forward. So the Pumas do a good job turning it into a maul. It's collapsed, and now they give it up. Oh, man. It's Ireland's ball. Man, things not going Argentina's way at all. And Moroni's back on the pitch. 15 aside now. James Lowe did a great job on that. Yeah, Argentina's got a long way to go to pull this through, though. But hey, it's early in the game, 13 minutes now. James Lowe's gassed already. He's breathing hard like a cheetah after a sprint. His chest is heaving up and down. Crouch. Bind. Early engagement from the Pumas, and here comes Gibson Park. Ball comes loose. Is it forward? Oh, no. Argentina's chasing it down. They get it. They go wide. Argentina came away with that. They still have it. Crowley over there for the tackle along with Josh Vanderfleer. Tackle just around the 18-meter mark. Gaggio with the carry now. He's tackled. Here's a clearance kick from Albornoz. Sends it past midfield. Taken down there by Hugo Keenan. Keenan comes charging over midfield. He's got Low, but he abandons him, and he gets tackled, driven hard to the turf there by Lucio Cinti. And they go outside. Mac Hansen now. He's always dangerous. He's tackled there. Ruckus form. Gibson Park to Porter. Or is that Beelum? Look like Beelum. James Lowe. And there's Ringrose with a carry. Boy, Gary Ringrose is a big, effective player thus far in this game. Crowley. That's Finley Beelum. Beelum gets about a meter. He's tackled. Ireland now with the ball. Again. Pick and go, but they didn't fall for it. Gibson Park tries to go pick and go. Oh, they just keep feeding it back to the inside. That time it goes to James Ryan. And Ireland now down at the 22. Here they come wide. They've got something cooking on the outside. It's Tag Byrne down to the try line. He's over, but he lost it. He lost it. Did he lose it forward or did he get a touchdown? That needs to go to the TMO. That ball came flying out of there. I don't know if he actually touched it down. I think it's a knock-on. Yeah, we're going to the TMO for a knock-on. On-field decision is a try. They're going to TMO to make sure it wasn't knocked on. That's what I said. I don't know if it's knocked on. That was the same call I had. Try unless it's a knock-on. It's going to be a tough game for Bucks against England, but I do feel they'll take that one. That's a knock-on. There's no try. He doesn't even have control of the ball. Yeah, there's no try. Here we go.
It's been knocked on as he crosses the line. It's knocked on in goal, so it's going to be a goal line dropout.
Yep. No try. Yeah, never had control of that ball. But Ireland's looking pretty exciting. This is not how they looked last week. They were stumbling last week. Now they look to be very much in sync. And Argentina's a quality side. I mean, the Pumas have beaten the All Blacks. They've beaten Italy. They've beaten South Africa. They've beaten France all this season. Now, admittedly, France took a B team to Argentina, and they paid a penalty for it. But the rest of those teams weren't B teams. All right, goal line kick from Albornez. He's going to go short instead of kicking it deep. And Argentina knocks it on. Or did they? Oh, wow, nearly picked up by Ireland, but it's picked up Argentina instead. They go to the outside. Here's a clearance kick. That's going to get down the pitch inside 10-yard line. Oh, what a kick! What a brilliant kick. It bounces down inside the 22 where Crowley finally chases it down. Does the dummy. Cuts back into the field. He's right into the teeth of the defense, but he picks up about 20 meters up to the 10-meter line. Gibson Park digs it from the rock. He goes to Mac Hansen. Hansen goes out on the wing. Tag burn out there. Ooh, that was a low pass, and Porter did a great job. His shoelace pickup, keeping that ball from being knocked on. Guys go in there for the tackle. Call to use it already for Gibson Park. He's taking his time. Kick is over the top. Box kick. Going to be down around the 45-meter line. And Mac Hansen knocks it on. He tries to go up and get it. So it'll be a scrum to Argentina. Oof, man. Mac Hansen had a pretty good game thus far. So is Gary Ringrose. Both of them doing very well in this game. 16 minutes, 24 seconds, and it's a 12-3 lead. We got foul play again? Oh, my goodness. More foul play. I hope that's in Ireland this time. 3 green. Okay, croc roll by Ireland.
Looking at a potential croc roll by 3 green. Back there in the last row.
All right. Oof. This could change things. Finley Bealham. Let's take a look. Yeah, that is a croc roll. He done it around the neck, but it doesn't matter. It's a croc roll because you could twist his leg, his knees, his knee. Yeah, that's a yellow card. Oh, and he's grabbing his knee. The player's grabbing his knee after he got spun over. Yeah, that's definitely a yellow card. Finley Bealham will get a yellow card here. Yep.
Yeah.
Here's your full speed.
Okay. 3 green there. The twist and pull. So, yep, camera back to me, please, mate.
Yeah,
so
there we go.
3 green. That is a clear croc roll. It's dangerous. It's going to be a yellow card. Off-field review.
Ooh, off-field review. Finley Bealham to the sin bin. And well-deserved. You could really injure a guy for life doing that stupid stuff. So Bealham gets a yellow card at 16:29. Oof. All right. Bealham goes off with another yellow card. All right, so now Argentina needs to get a try during this time. You got 10 minutes. Finley Bealham shaking his head like, I didn't do anything wrong. Dude, it's so obvious. You pulled his entire body over. They're going for the post again. They're going to take the points. All right, from 10-meter line, Julian Montoya says, kick for the penalty, trusting Albornez to get 3 points here. All right, well, points are available. 77 people currently here. 29 likes. Oh, man, that hurts. What's up with that? Let's get some more likes going here. All right. By the way, everybody who tuned in, the 5,600 people to watch my Gregory Townsend video, thank you for that. Had some people who questioned my analysis, and that's your prerogative. But no need to be nasty. A few nasty people. We picked up 66 subscribers from that video. That was pretty awesome. Thank you for that. All right, here we go. Alborne has 22 seconds on the clock. He's the left-booted kicker here. 20 seconds left. He's taking his time. This is never a good sign. Come on, just put it through the post. Looks like he's going to get it just inside the right post, and he does. And it's 12-6. Okay. Excellent for the Pumas. Right, Ireland now. Finlay Beelan sitting on the bench. Let's see what happens. So, live from Dublin at Aviva Stadium, it's Ireland 12, Argentina 6. 18 minutes off the clock. A minute and a half already gone off of Finlay Beelan's card, and now the Pumas finally get the ball back. Oh, nice carry forward there by Rodrigo Isco, but he's hit hard and driven back to the 22. It's taken back inside the 22, so you got to keep it in play. That's not very. The ball didn't go very far at all. Oh, there's a kind Ireland bounce, goes back to about the 10-meter line, and Ireland is buried back there. It's Hugo Keenan. Did a nice job getting that ball for Ireland. Gibson Park to Josh Van der Fleer. Van der Fleer inside the 10-meter line. He's taken down there. Gibson Park comes to the near side into the hands of Tag Byrne or James Ryan. Oh, that's going to be he lifted him over. So that's going to be a penalty against Argentina. Yeah. Lifted him over the horizontal, so that's going to be a penalty. Will Ireland go for the corner or the post? Yeah, over the horizontal. So they're kicking to the corner. So Ireland kicks to the corner. They're not going to take the points on offer, and it's a good kick. Let's see where they're going to line it up at. That angle, I can't tell. About 10-meter line? Okay, it's a very good kick. So Ireland is deep once again in Argentina territory. Pumas have got to stop screwing up like this. Great jersey selection from the number 3 team in the world. Hey, Hank, how you doing? Don't have a Pumas jersey. So here's the line out. Ronan Kelleher to throw it in. Line out is uncontested and it's almost lost but knocked backwards by Ireland. Picked up by Gibson Park, but they drive him all the way back outside the 22. That went very well for the Pumas. Oh, counter ruck. Did they get the ball? No, Ireland still has it. There's Ryan with a carry. He's tackled. They go, trying to go to the outside there, but not quite far enough. It was Joe McCarty. Kelleher hit hard, driven back Gibson Park to Robbie Henshaw. Henshaw goes down. Back to the middle they go. Crowley with a nice offload to Porter. Porter's doing some hard work in there. He's picking up some meters here. Finally, after about 6 meters, he's drugged to the ground. Gibson Park to Crowley for a drop goal attempt. I think he got it. And Ireland gets a drop goal. Wow, Jack Crowley with a bloody nose gets a drop goal. That's brilliant. I love drop goals. Such a great part of the game, finally coming back in vogue. That's beautiful, man. Why can't we get that from Monty Lubbock? So it's 15 now. Web woke European bash ball. 15-6. That was excellent. So the Pumas are now, it's a whitewash. They've gained nothing on this yellow card thus far. What's going on now? Okay, we got the decision on the card.
Card will remain a yellow card, not a high degree of danger.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, Finlay Beelan gets a GL card there. Could have gone the other way, but I think that's a fair call. All right, so 4:50 left on the card, and Argentina is yet to do anything other than that penalty conversion. They kick it to Ireland. It's kind of a wobbly kick. It's going to bounce down around the 5-meter line. Picked up down there. Is that Robbie Henshaw? He goes to ground. Gibson Park. 4.5 minutes remain on the yellow card. Gibson Park's already been told to use it once. Now they count down finally. Gaggio is out. And Callis comes in. Ignacio Callis comes in. So loose head prop has been changed out. I don't know if there's an injury there or HIA. But he's going out. Oh my goodness. Julian Montoya is going off. Blood replacement. He's replaced by Ignacio Ruiz. So we got a blood bin replacement, and I don't know what the other one was, maybe an HIA. So 2 front rowers swapped out, and he comes in straight into a line out. Argentina has a line out here with 4 minutes left on the yellow card. Uncontested, the Pumas come away with it on the Ireland side of the pitch. Oh, nice pass back inside, but there's no space there. Bertrano comes, nearly got through, and Argentina, they didn't lose it. Now the ball's stripped away, and Josh Van der Fleer has it. So the Pumas can't live with success. They turn the ball over again. Ringrose tried to come outside, turn and spin back inside, but they were waiting for him there. Gibson Park. Tag burn with being tackled. Call to use it. He's given him a lot of leeway here because he's told to use it, and then he gives him a few moments before he does the countdown. Nice job in the high ball right there by Rodrigo Iscaro. And Argentina has the ball again at midfield. The ball's rolling around, picked up, tossed over, and knocked. It's knocked on because it was a poor pass. Terrible pass by Bertrano. So it'll be a scrum to Ireland. Ireland's work at the breakdown was brilliant there. So Argentina not getting any closer. 3 minutes left on the card. And it looks like Clarkson's going to come in for Ireland. Wow. So Finley Beelum is not going back in the... Wait a second. Clarkson's not going for Finley Beelum. It's his debut. They have to replace someone for the scrum. That's why he's coming in. So Thomas Clarkson is a debutant, and Van der Fleer comes off the pitch because they're still at 14 men with 2:50 left on the card. All right, that's what happened there. All right, there you have it. So 15-6, Ireland out in front. And we have a substitution debut for Thomas Clarkson. It's his first time wearing his national colors. Congratulations to Clarkson. And he goes right into the fire. Here we go. The green jersey was first adopted when British Isles toured South Africa. After playing the first 2 tests in white, South Africa wore a green jersey. Use a GPS. Early engagement, and so free kick, and they do it. Gibson Clark does a tap. He gives it to Crowley. There's Porter, and Porter runs into a wall. He's not going anywhere. He's being driven backwards. Nice job. That Argentine defense, that ball's high in the air. It's going to be kicked far side. Mac Hansen's over there. He goes up. Ball's knocked backwards by Ireland. It's chased down, and Hugo Keenan is tackled almost immediately. Ruck is formed. It's on the Ireland side of the pitch now, short of midfield. We got a whistle. We got obstruction, so the Pumas can kick for 3 more points if they want here. Wow, they could stay in the game here just on penalties. Oh, yeah. Kelleher was the player doing the obstruction. So let's see what they're going to do. Minute 45 left on that card. I mean, you might want to consider kicking this to the corner and try to get that try before they go back to full strength. They're going for the post. Wow. So if they make this, there'll be a net gain of 3 points on a 10-minute yellow card. That's not really an ideal situation. So Ireland leading 15-6, the Pumas' chance. But here's the thing. The longer Ireland lets them stay in the game like this, the better chance the Pumas can come back in the second half and do something amazing. Tunes van de Vesthuizen is back again. Welcome back. Take the 3, says Robert. Well, that's what they're doing. 47 meters. Thomas Albonoz with the kick off that left boot. Here he goes. 21 seconds in the shot clock. It's a long kick from about the 10-meter line. And looks like it's going to be pretty good as long as it has a distance. It does. It's almost identical where he kicked the last one, so it's 15-9. Boy, Albornez is just lights out. 15-9. So Finley Bealham about to come back on the pitch here. .23 seconds left on his yellow card. So he'll come on at the next stoppage of play. 15-9. Puma's staying in this game with penalties. Oh, Ireland does a great job on a restart. On the high ball, they come away with it. They're inside of 22. Argentina, every time they screw up the restart. You cannot give Ireland this many opportunities. My goodness. Ruck is formed. Gibson Park digs it out of there. Kelleher. Kalen Doris, he didn't have the ball. He was a dummy ball runner. Ball carrier. Robbie Henshaw breaking through. He's tackled. Gibson Park turns and goes back to the center. Gives it to Porter. Porter picks up about a half a meter before they put him on the ground. Gibson Park comes wide to Mac Hansen. Hansen all the way to the outside. It's Henshaw. He drives forward a few meters. Gibson Park back towards the center. Joe McCarthy. McCarthy's tackle there. 8 phases now for Ireland. They go back through the middle. Gibson Park to James Lowe. We haven't seen him touch the ball in a long time. He's tackled immediately. Oh, man. James Ryan driven backwards. Crowley. Henshaw. He's doing a lot of work, Robbie Henshaw. Counter ruck coming from the Pumas, but they're out of position. That's going to be a penalty on them. Yeah, side entry, essentially. That was a dumb penalty. Dumb penalty there by Argentina. So, Ireland back at full strength, and what are they going to do? They're going to go for the post or the corner? They're kicking for the corner. Taking their time here. 28 minutes, 13 seconds. Ireland kicks for the corner. Could be a 5-meter line out. And Clarkson steps off the pitch as Bealham comes back after the yellow card. So crowd cheering for Clarkson. Really appreciate his debut. He'll be back later in the game, no doubt. 28-32. Ireland out in front of Argentina, 15-9. Connor Crowley, there you are. But wonder where you're at. Line out successful from Kelleher. The Irish are into a maul. Crowd is shouting heave. But at the back of that is Kelleher going sideways, not going forward. And more Irish players come in and try to get some more heft into that maul. But it's not moving. Now it starts to inch forward. Now it's driving forward. Pick up about a meter there, maybe 2. They break away Gibson Park. Tries to get Gary Ringrose. Ringrose is tackled. Argentina tries to get back in position. Kalen Doris tackled by Montoya from behind. That's not Montoya. It's one of the locks. Kelleher with the carry. Ireland threatening here, just about 6 meters away. Porter. Ball goes over the middle. Tag Byrne is tackled. Tenacious defense for the moment. Josh Van der Fleer trying to go forward. He's tackled 5 meters out. Multiple phases here by Ireland. They come back the other direction. And once again, met by a stout Argentine defense. 7 meters away now. Ireland digs it out. Crowley does the dummy. Then he fans it off to Ringrose. It spins around. And they were waiting for him. And Gary Ringrose is tackled. Gibson Park. Kalen Doris. Now Ireland driving 6 meters out on the near side. Close to that touchline. They turn it over. Pumas have it. But they're only 2 meters away. They're going to be driven into the try zone. Wow. All that work for naught. Call to use it. Trying to go through phases, just get the ball forward a little bit. You need to get somebody back there to kick the ball away. Call to use it. You better get out of there. You don't want to turn over 3 meters away. He's calling use it before the ruck is even formed. And he counted him down. Bertrand kicks it, but he only gains about 10 meters. That's a terrible decision. And they're smacking each other's hands like he did well. No, you had somebody behind you could kick it for distance. Why do they do that? Stupid and stubborn. Stupid and stubborn. All right, so Ireland with the line out here. And the Pumas didn't do much to get them out of there. They're still close. Squandered golden opportunity there. Montoya's getting taped up. Get some blue and white tape going around his head. So he's not available. So the Pumas down to 14 players while he gets taped up. Kelleher for the line out. He goes deep. It's challenged by the Pumas, but they do get it through and come away with it as Ireland. Oh, there goes James Lowe down to the try line. Is he over? No. McCarthy. That's a try by Ireland. And the route is on. Woo. Joe McCarthy. Joe McCarthy gets the try. Ireland goes across again. You could see that all of a sudden the Pumas defense was in disarray. James Lowe caused all that chaos. Just took a moment of his time to disrupt the defense, and they go through. So it's 20-9 now. Chance to take it to 22. Already down to 14 seconds on that shot clock. That was fast. Crowley lines it up. 11-point lead. It's already a 2-score at least game. And that's going to go... Did it go through? I can't tell. The camera did go through. Camera pulled away too quickly. 22. Just went through on the far side. So converted try for Ireland. 22-9. Hey, Eyes Upon Jesus Ministries, welcome to you. Cricket score, says Neville. Tins van de Westhuizen, you're out of gas. Too late? Oh, man, I'm losing all my South African audience because it's past their bedtime. Here's the restart from Argentina, now trailing 22-9 with 33 minutes gone in the first half. And they come down with the ball, and then a ruckus form. Call to use it already from Paul Williams. Gibson Park. Yep, he didn't get rid of it. He gets a knock on. Good job by Montoya. Yep. The referee was telling him he was running out of time. He held on to it too long, and so Montoya just took off and hit him hard. Yep. You can play the 9 because he pulled out of there. So big mistake by Gibson Park there. Yeah. Great job by Julian Montoya. Turned that ball over. Gibson Park is chagrined. But, dude, you were warned. You've been warned several times. You've been getting away with it. Finally, you had to pay a price for it. 34 minutes now off the clock. Behind these eyes, I see what you really are. New subscriber. My peacock is jacked up, following along from West Virginia. Hey, welcome for West Virginia. Well, Ireland's way out in front. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. 34 minutes, 16 seconds gone in the first half. 22-9. Scrum to the Pumas at the Ireland 22. Behind. Set. And it gets in the pipe, but the big surge from Ireland. They'll get it out of there, though. The Pumas, good luck. Good job. And they drive forward. Inside the 22 goes Lucio Cinti. Oh, but they turn it over, and Ireland has it now. Mac Hansen. Hansen brings it wide. Here comes Ireland on the outside. There's James Lowe. He clears it. That ball's going to go into touch. Let's see where the mark is. I'm not sure if it was a good kick or not. I had a lot of distance, but it might have crossed the line pretty early in that kick. Josh Van der Fleer disrupted that and stripped the ball off the ground after Cinti was tackled. Approaching halftime here, 35-13, 22-9. Lineout's good for the Pumas. Wow, big speed in there, charged up to the 22. Pablo Matera now tackled about 24 meters away. Gallo's back in the game. He returned to the game. So Puma's trying to get something going. There's Gaggio now down to the 22. Just came back in the game. Puma's little, pick and go, and they're picking up a few spaces here and there. There's Montoya. He's trying to keep a little bit of space going here. Oh, now driven back hard. Matera got hit hard by, who was that? Robbie Henshaw, I think it was. So they're just trying to, groundhogs dig their way through here. Pick and go. Oh, nicely done to pick up about 5 meters there. Ireland couldn't figure out who had the ball. Pumas now threatening, just 12 meters away. Advantage for the offsides as Joaquin Oviedo goes forward. So the Pumas playing a penalty advantage now. That ball came loose. Again, Cinti lost the ball a second time in the last 2 minutes. Offside was the call. Will they take the points on offer? That'd take them to 22 or 12. Make it a 2-score game again. We have 3 minutes left in the first half. Thanks for being here, folks. Be sure to hit the like button. Where'd everybody go? We shrank in audience here from 80 down to 67, 66. Behind these eyes, whereabouts in West Virginia? Morgantown, Charleston, Randolph County, maybe? And they're going to go for the corner, not the points. We got an Argentine player getting wrapped up over in the center of the pitch. Is it Cinti? So the clock is stopped at 37:23. I'm not sure what Paul Williams is telling the players. I couldn't hear it. Oof. There's Bundiaki up in the stands. He shows up on TV. His teammate smacks him in the elbow. They're all smiling because they're on TV. All right, so folks, still got a clock stoppage here, and I have no idea why, because the TV crew is not showing what's happening. So Argentina's made 104 tackles, Ireland 71. Argentina's had 16 dominant tackles to 9 for Ireland. Puma's got to score a try here. John Denver country. Oh, West Virginia. Here we go. Montoya throws it in. Oh, touched in the air. Did they call penalty? No. Argentina player was hit in the air, but no call. So Montoya breaks free. Oh, he's going to get all the way down. Oh, close. Nearly got pushed into touch. Good job by Montoya there, man. So the Pumas now just about 3 meters away. You really need a try here. Pick and go. So close. They're doing a good job driving forward. That's going to be a turnover if they don't get out of there quickly. They have it. And they're playing advantage for offside. So Argentina playing advantage here. Oh, they try to go back the other way. Doesn't quite get there. A meter away now. Pumas looking for something. Good decision to offload that ball. They're over the line. When they get down, they held up. He's held up. But it was a penalty for offside, so back for the offside. So we're down to 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the first half. Infamous casino and horse race is about 10 minutes from me. Oh, okay. Thank you. I would tap and go. They're doing a line out. So 5-meter line out. Here we go. 1 minute left in the first half. Pumas have got to get a try here and convert it. $39-10. Nearly turned over on this last line out. This is a little over 5 meters away. And they go deep and they come away with it. And another advantage. When is Ireland going to be given a freaking card or a penalty try here for this crap? They're offside again. Oh, they're offside again. And they kick it to the wing. Who's out there? Oh, it takes an Ireland bounce. Oh, there's obstruction. Obstruction. Ireland blocked the player from getting to the ball. James Lowe. Should have been a card. Yep, here we go. It's at least a warning. Here we go. Yep.
The top, but we're going to see it. I think that was
3 penalties down here, 2 against yourself. Next one goes to the bin.
I think it was Tag Byrne jumping across the line.
Yep. Could have been a couple more penalties. So, yeah, next one goes to the bin. Oof, man. 2 of them against Kalen Doris. And the player was touched in the air there. They didn't call it again. Tag Byrne. I guess that's the penalty he did call. 7 seconds left in the first half. They stopped the clock. The Pumas come away with nothing. It's going to be a heartbreaker here. They've been knocking on the door for 2 minutes. They're going to tap and go. Gaggio, 5 meters out. Bertrand does the kick forward. Oh, and they go wide, and Ireland's offside again, and they get away with it. My goodness, they drive them back 10 meters because they're there when the ball gets there. Pumas, Oviedo, a nice carry there. He gets him back down about 2 meters. That's about an 8-meter carry there. Rubiola. Pumas have got to get across the whitewash here. Over the hooter, 30 seconds past halftime. Where's the ball at? They're going to turn it over. Nope, Bertrand, okay. Oviedo in front of the post. And it's stolen there by Ireland. James Ryan goes forward, so the Pumas get nothing. And they're going to kick it into touch. And that's it. Wow, that's very disappointing for Argentina to spend all that time down there and come away with nothing. They had a penalty they could have kicked. They turned it down, and they keep going and going and going. That could be the turning point in this game. So halftime, it's 22-9, Ireland out in front. My goodness, that was very disappointing for the Pumas. Not at all good performance. So we go to halftime now. Stick around, folks. I'm not going anywhere. It's 4 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States. Yeah, and late at night in South Africa. A little bit earlier there in Ireland, a couple hours behind South Africa. So in South Africa, we're looking at 11 o'clock right now, so it's about 9 o'clock in Dublin. Yep. So, all right. Rick Hearn is here. Welcome, Rick. Good to see you again. And who else we got in the chat? Oh, the chat's gone very quiet. And, yeah, not a huge crowd. Neville says 11. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. South Africa's 11. Or are you in Namibia? Yeah, so that was disappointing. I mean, I rushed back for that. Killed myself to get back here on time. Well, I'll tell you, it's Friday, and it was definitely geriatric day. I went to get some petrol. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. I picked the right line because if I'd gotten the other line, because my tank is on the right-hand side, the passenger side, the correct side. And, yeah, I know. That's why I said Ireland, 9 p.m., same as UK. So I could have gotten these 2 lines. There's 16 lines, and they're all cars backed up. And so the one had a shorter number of cars, but I pulled in this one that had one more car, and it was the right decision because this lady, it's a discount warehouse club like Costco. It's not. It's called BJ's, Berkeley Jensen. Anyway, so you have to scan your barcode on your card, your membership card, so you can pump gas because you can't get petrol unless you're a member. Anyway, so the lady, I'm sitting there waiting for my turn to go forward in my line. I'm looking over, and she's taking forever. And she's clueless. She has no idea what she's doing. It's like it's the first time she ever went and got petrol at this place. Maybe it was, but I mean, she has a membership card, so she finally wanders over at the pace, that glaciers melt, over to the counter there where the clerk is at, or the clerk, and he comes over to help her, and he shows her. He says, "Just hold it here and scan it." Anyway, I had my petrol and was out of there before she even filled her tank, but still, it was a long wait. And I swear that the average age of people there was about 75. I look like a young kid. Oh, you're in South Africa, Mokopat in Limpopo. That's right, Neville. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, so anyway, Friday's not the best day to get petrol. I'm telling you, man. I almost gave up on the petrol. I had enough in my tank, but I was just trying to fill up so I didn't have to worry about filling up later on. But yeah, man, what a challenge. So many people there getting petrol. Your car's petrol tank is on the right-hand side. And your message just disappeared. No, CB, it's halftime. Halftime. She deleted her message. Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't impressed by the first half. Ireland's getting it done, but spelling error. It was fine. We understood what your meaning was. But the Pumas, man, they were in it. They were in it. It's 15-9, and they made some mistakes there, and now it's 22-9. All Ireland's points are earned, but they all come after Puma errors. Got a beautiful try by Jack Crowley. Mac Hansen with a nice one, then Joe McCarthy with another nice try. Ireland pouring it on. 3 tries, one of them unconverted and 1 penalty, so they get 22. Argentina, 3 penalty conversions. That's it. Yep, it is. The game is closer than the score reflects, and there's mostly errors, as I said, coming from one side, making errors they shouldn't be making. Wow, people really disappeared. We went from 80 down to 48 here at halftime. I hope people are coming back. 47 likes. A certain other channel had a pretty big audience. Let me see if they still have it. All they do is play. No, they still got a pretty large audience. Interesting. Interesting. I want to check something here. How did that get over here? Oh, there we go. I want to see how many views my video got earlier. Yeah. So I'll give you the halftime stats as soon as they make them available. We'll talk about that. Many Crickets had 415 views. The other guy had 7,000 of that. Man, oh man. Oh, that's concerning. That's concerning. All right. So, where are you located? The sloppy play has my fingernails down the knuckles. I'm in central Pennsylvania, between Gettysburg and Harrisburg. So, yep. My last assignment after 36 and a half years in the Army was at the Army War College, where I was Director of African Studies. So I retired from there in October 2019. I planned to move overseas to Germany or to New Zealand, and then the COVID stupidity started, and I saw the true colors of the German and New Zealand governments revealed, and I have no interest in living in either place. Yeah, they're wonderful countries, but they're run by fascist dictators. Although New Zealand has eased up a bit recently because they got rid of Jacinda Ardern's party. Yeah, but I'm in central Pennsylvania. So I give a lot of people tours of Gettysburg Battlefield. Not for any money. I just do it because I know it. I'm a historian, among other things. Yeah, so this is where I'm at. This is where, but I travel quite a bit. Travel around the U.S. covering Major League Rugby. Although this past season I didn't do it, but previous years I've been to Chicago, New York, D.C., Atlanta, Dallas, Houston. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Keep threatening to go out to Seattle. I will go back to Chicago this year, probably early in the season, and then probably go out to Utah once this season if the money's there. So, Crazy NZ says our government is rubbish. Well, Crazy NZ under Jacinda Ardern was definitely rubbish. I really wanted to live in New Zealand. Wellington was my desired location. But I've been to New Zealand, of course. I was there for the 2011 World Cup. By the way, no country is ever, and I've been to a lot of World Cups, no country's ever put on a better job than New Zealand. The only ones who challenged them for it was Japan. Japan did a brilliant job too, but Japan, while it was brilliant, you couldn't use English, so it was a bit challenging at times for non-Japanese speakers, but still, it was manageable. But New Zealand, of course, they speak, well, it sounds like English if you listen close enough. But, yeah. So that was brilliant. They were fantastic. All the supporters with their teal jerseys, or teal jackets, I really had such a brilliant time. That was my first Rugby World Cup, 2011 New Zealand. Then 2014, I was in Paris for the women. 2015 in England. And then 2017, I was in Ireland for the women again. Then 2018, I was in San Francisco for the Sevens World Cup. And then in 2019, I was in Japan for the World Cup. The last month I spent on active duty, I spent it in Japan at the World Cup. Then in 2021, I was supposed to be in England for the Rugby League World Cup and in New Zealand for the Women's World Cup. Well, I had tickets to New Zealand, but I had to make a choice. So I wound up, because they were cowards and played those both in 2022, I went to the Rugby League World Cup in 2022. And then I couldn't go to the Women's World Cup in New Zealand because they didn't tell people what their travel requirements were until less than a month before the damn World Cup. And I already had tickets for the Sevens World Cup in Cape Town, so I went to the Sevens World Cup. So that is 8 World Cups since 2011. 8 World Cups. Yeah. I spent a lot of time at PA when I repaired lifting systems for the military. 35 minutes from Gettysburg. I used to live 10 minutes from the Loudon Stadium. Oh, okay, cool. All right, behind those eyes. See, it's a small world. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for giving me a subscribe. Really appreciate it. Crazy NZ. Yeah, we've seen you before, but I don't think I've seen you recently, have I? Or am I just my mind slipping? Neville's son lives in Tauranga. Okay, I don't know Tauranga. I know Taranaki, but I don't know Taranaki's neat, except one day that volcano is going to explode. I think, anyway. Yeah, no, New Zealand's incredible. It's got so many things like America with its geologic activity. You know, I was at the hot springs there, the geysers, as they call them. Yeah, everywhere I went, it's in Rotorua. Everywhere I went, people playing rugby, kids, high school games. Yeah, it was a really amazing experience in New Zealand, and I really wanted to live there. But they're very picky about people coming there. They don't want people over a certain age. You got to invest a ton of money. Yeah, not far from Hamilton. Yeah, I went to Hamilton. That was the first game I went to. Hamilton, the first game I went to in that World Cup was Wales and was it Samoa? I think it was Wales and Samoa. Yeah. That was the first game I went to. It's my first ever World Cup game. It was in Hamilton, and it's a great experience. Really enjoyed it. And I got really lucky getting to the stadium, getting a ticket. Just happened to get one from somebody who was trying to sell their ticket because they were sold out. Wound up with a really good seat, and I said, I can't push my luck, so I went back to my hotel, which had free Wi-Fi, which wasn't common then. The only place you get free Wi-Fi back then was at McDonald's. Oh my God. New Zealand has the biggest freaking McDonald's on the planet. I mean, I went to a McDonald's that's seated, I think in Rotorua, it's seated obviously like 300 people. I mean, it must be like the only restaurant people go to. They just love their McDonald's. And there are only a handful of Starbucks there at the time. I think there were like 4 or 5 maybe. But Starbucks didn't offer free Wi-Fi. So the only place you get free Wi-Fi was McDonald's. And but my hotel had free Wi-Fi at that time. And so I went and I looked at the map and I booked as many games as I could in the time I had left before my flight went back. And I wound up going to games all over to Taranaki, to Wellington, to Auckland. And of course there was in Hamilton. And then also went to one down at Nelson on the South Island. Of course, remember they had a big earthquake in Christchurch. So the games there were no longer in Christchurch. But it was a brilliant World Cup and they did a fantastic job. The next one I went to was in Paris in 2014. I was in Africa and flew up to Germany to my headquarters and had the weekend free. And so I bought a plane ticket, flew to Paris from Stuttgart. It's a short flight. And then took public transport, went out to Marcoussis to catch some of the games to watch, like Kazakhstan play, women's Kazakhstan rugby team. They were pretty good, actually. Watched the USA Eagles play. And then went back into town to Stade Jean-Bouin, where I watched the semifinals and the finals. It was incredible. And it was Canada and England in the finals. England pulled it off. Yeah, that was really incredible stuff. And then 2015 England, I went to 16 games, I think it was, including the famous Springboks loss down at Brighton. I had 2 games there. No, I'm not watching the Tyson fight. I'm not really interested in it. Talking about Christchurch, sad how the Crusaders changed their logo because of attack. What? They changed their logo? I didn't know that. That's stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's stupid. Yeah, New Zealand's another place that's disappearing and gone. The woke nonsense. People just surrendering their countries to stupidity. Yeah, I'm not waiting for that fight. So, yeah. But no, New Zealand's beautiful. They got skiing, they got beaches, they got scuba diving, they got hiking, they got everything, man. They also sit on the Ring of Fire. Good luck with that. My rugby claim to fame is 2006 Heineken Cup semis in Dublin. Munster versus Leinster. Was waiting family and had no clue about rugby. Oh, there you go. Well, that's the way it always works, buddy. I was introduced to rugby as a freshman at Ohio University in 1982. I had no idea. I mean, I knew what the game was, but we don't have rugby in Appalachia. We're just happy to have electricity and paved roads, which is truly a true statement. And so upperclassman asked if I was going to the game on a Friday, and I'm like, game's tomorrow. He goes, no, rugby. Come down to the Bandfields. It'll be fun. So I went down there and had a good time and became a huge fan. But I didn't get to watch it for years because there was nothing on TV and nobody played around me. So it was many, many years later before I finally got to watch games on television. And then it was even longer before I went to games. My first professional game was a Tri-Nations game in Bloemfontein. It was, ironically, Morné Sten's first game, his debut for the Springboks. He scored all the points in that game. It was incredible. They live in the Argentine Patagonia region. About 300 still speak Afrikaans. You're talking about the Afrikaners who went there after the Boer War. I'm unaware of any of them speaking Afrikaans. My research has indicated that none of them speak Afrikaans anymore. So it's interesting to hear that 300 still speak Afrikaans if we're talking about the same people. Yeah, there was a crusader on the logo. Now it's a Maori instrument, all because there was an attack on a mosque. Well, what a bunch of cowards. Why do they call themselves the Crusaders then? There's nothing wrong with being a crusader. There's nothing wrong with that. It's stupid. Well, that's like here in America, you know, the Washington football team, the Commanders. What a moronic. They're the Redskins. She's speaking Spanish. They speak English.
Daar heb jij Afrikaanse mensen die jij kan ontmoeten. Ja.
They're speaking Spanish, not Afrikaans. I don't know about that. We're ready to start second half. Here we go. And we're underway. And Argentina kicks it down to Ireland. Let me take off the halftime marker. There we go. We're into the second half action now. Ireland sends it back down the other direction. And it's going to find touch from Jamison Gibson Park. From inside his 22, he finds touch. It's a good kick. So the Pumas will get a line out here. They need to get something going here as Montoya comes over. Julian Montoya, the team captain, and the hooker. So just inside the 50-meter line. Not challenged by Ireland, so they come away at Bertrand over to the middle. Irish defense is up to the task. But Caelan Doris is just lying there. Bertrand kicks it high in the air, and it goes nowhere. That's a terrible kick. And they knock it back, and Argentina has the ball. Matero come to the outside. Around Gibson Park. Albornoz up to midfield. They try to strip him, but no luck there. Mac Hansen, oh, nice. Down the sidelines. Here come the Pumas. Nicely done. Montoya there. And Bertrand trading off. Montoya's driven backwards. Boy, the Irish defense is really picking up the pace here. Finley Beelan with a tackle there. Pumas had a gap, and it closed very quickly there. Bertrand. Oh, that's a big hit there. Tackle without the ball. That should have been a penalty. They go wide onto the wing. Pumas over midfield. Iskro back to Montoya. Oh, boy, the Irish defense adjusts every time Josh Van der Fleer gets there and makes the tackle. Every time it looks like the Pumas are going to break through, Ireland just adjusts. Now they drive straight into the line. Robbie Henshaw makes the tackle. They come to the middle of the field. Coming to the near side. Here comes Pumas over midfield. Mac Hansen, Cincy Maloney. And they tackle there. Jack Crowley gets in it. Ooh, better be careful. The Argentines had him by the neck. Bertrand, Matera. But they're not really getting anywhere. Guido Petty. And the ball is stripped. And Ireland has it. But what's the call going to be? The rip came after. So it's a penalty against Ireland for not rolling away. Yeah, they never let go of the ball carrier. So the Pumas are going to kick for territory here. Let's see where it goes. From the right boot this time. 42-53. Second half action here. Oh, 6 minutes in. Thank you, Neville. I'll go back and check it out. It's a line out. They go deep, and it's overthrown. The Pumas knocking on, not knocking on, lose control. Mac Hansen spins around, but he gets out of the tackle. Hansen, what a nice carry. Gets the ball close to the 22, and there's a clearance kick coming from Crowley. That's a nice kick. That's going to go past midfield into touch, and Del Guy is not going to bring it back into play. Wow. So Pumas squander another scoring opportunity. My goodness. Well, MV from Megaphone Rugby hit it right. And at this time, let me welcome all the viewers who are watching on Megaphone Rugby. Thanks for being here. Please become a subscriber to Megaphone, and feel free to come over and become a subscriber here as well. This is a collaboration between Rugby Ascendant and Megaphone. They go short with it this time. Montoya does, now over midfield. Pumas now send it back towards the center of the pitch into the hands of Joaquin Oviedo. Pumas trying to get something going here, just cannot break through that defense. Oviedo again. No, it's Pablo Matera. There's a kick. Chase is on. Who's going to get this? Hugo Keenan knocks it on. It's a knock on. Pumas have the ball, though. Pumas have got knock-on advantage over. Jeez, it was like a second. How can the advantage be over that quickly? Now the advantage is over. That was quick. Oh, there's a line break. Here comes Argentina inside the 22. Oh, keep going. He's going to go all the way. Juan Cruz Maria goes all the way. He put the Jets on, and they nearly tackled him. He evaded the tackle. He gets it, and the Pumas are back in the ball game just like that. Can you believe it? Kaum zu glauben, sagt man dann eigentlich. Was ist denn passiert mit der Verteidigung von Irland? What happened to the defense of Ireland? Juan Cruz Maia got that ball up around midfield, broke through 2 tackles, and then got around Mac Hansen, and then avoided James Lowe. Wow, he really avoided like 5 tackles there. Malia with the try for the Pumas. Should be an easy conversion right in front of the post. Man, and suddenly we have a new ball game, folks. Sloppy tackling there, no doubt. Juan Cruz Maria, and that should be a conversion. It's good. 16. 22-16 now. That was a brilliant try. Man, oh man, Pumas got right back into this one. All right, so Arge Sneeman and Eben Etzebeth start for the men this weekend. Yep, that was a beautiful try for the Pumas. Jack Crowley now from midfield to restart. This crowd's into it suddenly, even though they just gave up a try. That ball's down just in front of the 22. Garcia's out. Bertrano's out. Wow, Bertrano's gone. Argentina successful in the restart. They hold on to it. And Gonzalo Garcia, who just came into the game, kicks the ball away. Bertrano's out. Ball is knocked backwards. Ireland. James Lowe at midfield dancing. Down to the 10-meter line comes James Lowe, the Kiwi, for Ireland. Tag Byrne with a carry now. No, it's not Byrne. It's James Ryan. Excuse me. Crowley kicks it to the wing. Who's going to get there? Oh, straight into touch. That's going to give the ball right back to the Pumas. Robert says, my era. What's your era, man? Is Neville wrong about what? Oh, I can't see the Pumas recovering. Well, they just did, brother. They just did. We'll see how it goes from here. Line out. Pumas successful. Over the middle of the pitch. Jack Crowley got his hands around the neck of the player and not releasing the tackle, but no call. Pumas kick it high into the air. who's going to get this. And a contest for it. I don't know if it's knocked on or what, but Ireland has the ball. Oh, a nice steal there. Oh, he turned it over there. Josh Van der Fleer. They go wide. Ireland on the outside now. Gary Ringrose with another carry. He's been quiet for a while, but he had a big role in this game early on. There's a kick over the top. That ball's going to be caught in the air by the Pumas. Maya, the try score at midfield. An advantage now. Ireland is giving up an advantage, and the Pumas have an advantage. So, going to push off the ball. Oh, yeah. That was on James Lowe. Cheap shot in the back. That should be harsher than that. The guy just shoved the guy. It's a cheap shot. Wow, that's dirty play. I mean, he should go back. He should go back to New Zealand and play for the All Blacks if that's how he's going to play. So the Pumas will kick it down the pitch, and Ireland has given up 8 penalties thus far. Argentina just 3. Not even 50 minutes into the game. Pumas will have a line out 20 meters away as they trot down there. Now, they've had some near misses on these lineouts. They need to be very careful here, does Argentina. They throw it. They go short. They come down with it. They go into a maul, but my maul's not going to. So they break away very quickly. Nice pass. Oh, beautiful tackle by Van der Fleer. He stopped the try opportunity there. They go back the other way. Albornoz, that's close to that touchline. Got to be careful, Pumas. And they're playing an advantage here, the Pumas. Whatever happens, they can go forward or they can go for the points. Oh, nice carry forward there. Sclavi, who haven't called his number all night. Joel Sclavi. Now they come in. Oh, Ireland's got their number. Malia now. This is the long advantage. Oviedo. Penalty advantage for the Pumas thus far. They try to slip on the outside. Albornoz, Josh Van der Fleer, once again, not letting go. Going to come back for the penalty. For green. Oh, we're going to get a card here? Uh-oh. There's a card. Yep, he's going to his pocket.
Clearly offside. You run a penalty warning advantage. He goes.
So cumulatively,
wow.
Ireland.
So Ireland pay for those countless penalties, and that's right. That is very good officiating. So didn't give another warning. So McCarthy goes out with a yellow card at 49:57. Paul Thomas doing a great job. So the Pumas are going to take the points here because they're right in front of the post. Oh, yeah, never got onside. Never made an effort to get onside. That's good eyes by the official. Boy, Andy Farrell not looking happy with what happened there, but it's correct. So the Pumas going to go kick for this. So they're up a player now. This could change the whole complexion of the game. 30 minutes left in the game. That's kind of tough for McCarthy. You know, he just happened to be the guy that committed an offense there and got that yellow card. Pumas a chance to stay in this one here. Tomorrow we'll have Scotland hosting Portugal, then England and South Africa, and finally France, New Zealand, back to back to back. It's going to be exhausting, but I'll be here for it. Albornoz now 14 seconds on the clock for this conversion. It's good. 22-19. Wow. You can't let them hang around if you're Ireland. 3-point game. Yeah, Robert, the card was long overdue. But it was a good job calling it there. And we got a substitution for Argentina as Sclavi and Petty, okay. Guido Petty is out, and Joel Sclavi has come in. He's gone out. So Cordela comes on. So another substitution there. That ball's kicked down around the 22. The Pumas come down with it. Nicely done. Well, there's a high tackle there as Oviedo goes forward. Garcia, the new scrum half, sends it back this way. It's inside the 22. Here's a kick down the pitch for territory. That's going to go past midfield. Nice kick down inside the 10-meter line. Taken by Crowley back there. He's got Hugo Keenan, but he skips that. Comes over by himself, gets tackled, gets up and takes off again, and then tackled just over midfield. Gibson Park, and they go wide. That's forward and thrown in a touch by Mac Hansen. Another unforced error by Ireland. Clarkson's coming back in for Ireland. JK made his debut earlier. So Finley Billiam is out now. Clarkson comes in. All right. 52-27, 7:25 on the yellow card. Julian Montoya to throw it in. Line out for the Pumas. And they come down with it, and they're into them all. Montoya at the back. It's not really going anywhere. Now it's moving forward. Then tag burn is it James Ryan. James Ryan tries to grab a player by the neck. He's worn. Call to use it. Garcia pulls it out. He does a box kick over the top. The chase is on the near side here. And Mac Hansen comes down with it. Nicely done, but he is off balance. He falls and gets tackled immediately. But he secured the ball. Ireland has it just outside their 22. Well, that looked like a knock-on by Gibson Park, but nothing called. Gibson Park kicks it high into the air. That ball is going to find nearly touch, but not quite. Oh, hit in the air was Albornez, no call. Oh, we are advantaged for hitting a player in the air. So the Pumas have advantage. That's a makeable kick, but a long one. So they're going to come back for the penalty. Took the player out in the air. Early tackle. So will he go for the post? Yeah, he was clearly in the air. And Crowley took him out. Yep. Yep, just still in the air. So 53 minutes now. They're going to kick for the corner. Oh, that was not a good kick. That ball curved. So it was a tough kick for a bit of distance, so they decided not to take it, but it could have tied the game up. 10 penalties now for Ireland, just 3 for Argentina. It could have been more, quite frankly. To the 60 people still with me, thanks for being here, folks. I don't know where everybody else went to. So 5:39 left on the yellow card. Pumas come away with it. They're down to the 22, charging forward, still going forward. Crowley's in there for another tackle. He's been very busy. They cut back, try to go through the inside. Delgui with the carry. There's Montoya. Oh, man. Big tackle by Ireland. And Ireland, that's a side entry. Why is there a call on Kalen Doris? That should have been a penalty for side entry. Somehow Argentina retained possession despite the side entry from Ireland. How they get away with that's beyond me. Boy, this is some tough sledding for they're going to go for drop goal. They went wide. Ah, damn. That was an easy conversion. We missed it. Poor drop goal attempt. Could have tied the game up right there. Argentina has had 73% possession in the last 10 minutes, and they've closed the gap. But they could have tied it up. We got a player down. Pablo Matera getting treatment. They kick it, and that's going to be taken around the 10-meter line by it's blocked by Ireland. Knocked backwards, picked up by Josh Van der Fleer. He's met immediately and driven backwards before he's tackled. Oh, my God. Listen to the crowd. Wow. Crowd really into this. Here's the kick. Near side. Is going to find touch. Close. And the mark is taken by Albornez inside his 22. 3:22 left on that yellow card that was handed out to Joe McCarty. Man, they're singing their butts off. Number of empty chairs. They must all be off getting some booze. So, not a very good kick by Albornez. .56-56 in the contest. Carreras is in for Isgro. Santiago Carreras comes in for Isgro on the right wing. Kelleher with a line out for Ireland in Argentina's side of the pitch, and they lose it. Montoya finally chases it down for Argentina. He's up near the 10-meter line. Tackle's made, but Argentina has possession. They've got numbers on the outside and space. Matera was a late pass, and he turns it over. Ireland have it. Josh van der Fleer on the outside. Van der Fleer, Albornoz drives it towards the touchline. How is that still alive? Low, the ball's bouncing backwards. Ireland still bouncing around the turf. Coming back is a knock-on by Ireland. At least that was the signal. He went like this. 58 minutes now. If that's a knock-on, then it's going to be Ireland's ball. Not sure. Excuse me. All Blacks are playing Ireland in Chicago again next year. Wow, okay. I don't know. Well, I'll go to Chicago for that next year if I'm still around. 149 tackles now made by Ireland, 122 by Argentina. A lot of tackles. Another substitution. Picardo comes in for Cinti. Justo Picardo comes in for Lucio Cinti. So 59 minutes is where we're at. Getting close. Puma's still in this game. It's theirs to steal, but it's an Ireland scrum at their 10-meter line, so that's not helpful. They need a good scrum. Puma's scrum has not been very good this game. Bind. Set. Ball's in the pipe. Comes out to the near side. Here comes Crowley to Low. Oh, nice pass there. Fooled everybody. Hugo Keenan has the ball. Gibson Park to Low. Low kicks it forward. It's going to be picked up inside the 22. And Maya kicks it, but somebody's hand hit that. So they back him up a little bit further. That was touched. That should be a Puma's ball. That's what I thought. That ball was touched on the kick, so I thought it should be the Puma's ball. So I don't think they overturned that decision. That was a bad decision. It ought to be Argentina's ball. Yep, it was touched by Mac Hansen. Line out successful by Kelleher, and here come the Irish. Josh van der Fleer tackle with the ball inside the 10-meter line. And Ireland driving now. Gibson Park, Crowley. Crowley kicks it forward. It's going to go into touch. It'll be an Argentina line out. It's a good idea, but nobody got there. McCarthy's back from the yellow card. So 15 each. Last 20 minutes of the game, folks. 3-point lead for Ireland, who hasn't done much of anything lately. Oh, my goodness. What's more than a feeling? Puma's lineout successful. Garcia, Albornoz, and caught on the fly by Low at 10-meter line. He's got a lot of space. Up to 30 meters. No one's met him yet. Finally, they touch him. And they drive him backwards. 61 minutes into the contest. Crowley coming to the near side. Keenan. The ball pops out, but right into the hands of Gibson Park. Very fortunate for the Ireland side. Driven backwards by the Pumas again. Ruckus form. Gibson Park trying to dig it out. Gibson Park, high ball to the near side, around the 22. Pumas have got to come away with this. It's knocked backwards. It was knocked on by Ireland. It was very close for Henshaw to secure that and get the turnover. Sam Prendergast coming out. Wow, Sam Prendergast making his debut, finally. Long overdue. Jamie Osborne comes in as well. Sam Prendergast, this is his debut. Wow, brilliant stuff. Huge player for Leinster. So Osborne came out. I didn't see who he came in for. Sam Prendergast making his debut. 2 debutants for Ireland today. 19 minutes remain. So, Barrett is out, Henshaw is out, and Crowley is out. Montoya's out and Matera's out. Oh, Pumas win a penalty on the scrum. Uh-oh. Pushing and shoving going on all of a sudden. Got a little bit of tempers flaring here. It's been happening a lot lately. Porter's bleeding from that right ear again. Last week he was also bleeding from that right ear. 62-43. Pumas needed a pickup, and they got one there by winning that scrum. Scrum wasn't look good earlier, but now it looks better. That's a nice kick there. Yeah, nice kick to touch. So Rob Herring is on the pitch now for Ireland. Here's a line out from Ignacio Ruiz. Pumas got to have a good line out here. They do. They've offloaded the ball quickly. Ruiz, nicely done. Oh, Pumas looking good here. Down towards that 22. Nice carry. James Lowe there for the tackle. Pumas trying to get something going here. A penalty conversion ties the game. A try puts them in the lead for the first time. Clock is ticking down here on this one. Pumas are still in it. Got to be happy with the performance so far, staying this close to the game. But staying close isn't winning. Got to win this game. Francisco Codella goes down. Pumas now going backwards. Oh, tackle missed. The ball is lost. It's a knock-on by Pumas. Went forward. Shame. Pumas turned the ball over under pressure. Heavy pressure from Ireland there. 16 minutes remain in the game. Matthew says Argentina's about to implode. 19 minutes is a long time to get 3 points. Yeah, but that was a dumb turnover. Just dumb turnover. Got a Puma player getting treatment. Looks like Albornez. So Peter Omani comes in the game finally. Let's see who Peter Omani replaces. So Peter Omani finally makes an appearance. Took a while. He comes in for Baird. He's just left. Wow, that was quick. So Peter Monty comes in playing the role of a lock. HIA for Baird. Scrum for Ireland. 15 and a half minutes left. Jamison Gibson Park bind. Set. Gibson Park puts it into the pipe. Oh, big push from the Pumas, but they spun it around, wheeling the scrum. Thomas Clarkson all excited about that. The debutante not driving straight. So that'll be a penalty. 15 minutes left, and that is not what Argentina needed. They needed a good scrum here. They had a couple good scrums before this, and here they really need to go in here. Yeah, Ireland popped up. That's why I thought the penalty was on Ireland. So they kick, and they're going to put them down deep in Argentina's territory. With the clock ticking down, Argentina does not need this. Sam Prendergast in his debut out there at fly half now. Did we get some subscribers? I'll be darned. Old Peter the Gardener. Kean Healy getting ready to come in. Here's the line out. Ireland comes away with it. Gibson Park over to the middle. Prendergast. Jimmy Osborne. Osborne with fresh legs. Gibson Park over the middle to Kalen Doris inside the 22. Ireland driving now. Pumas better adjust quickly. Oh, James Lowe kicks it forward, or did he lose it forward? I can't see if he kicked it or lost it. I think he lost it based on his reaction. He's complaining about one of the Puma players, though. 22-19, Ireland out in front. 3 games tomorrow here in Rugby Senate, folks. It's a knock on by Ireland, so it'll be a scrum to the Pumas, but the last scrum didn't go well. There we go. Kean Healy coming in the game now. Cap 133. Ties the Irish record with Brian O'Driscoll, I think. I think it's Brian O'Driscoll, isn't it? It is Brian O'Driscoll. Yeah, Brian O'Driscoll shares the record now with Kean Healy. 133 caps, the Irish record. Wow. Kean Healy, Irish record. He's been playing since 2010. Andrew Porter's out of the game now. It's a scrum to the Pumas. Healy just walks in the game, so let's see what the Pumas can do. Set. They put it in the pipe. Get it out of there. It's holding up. They're looking for a penalty here. They don't get it, but they come away with the ball. Nice carry there by the Pumas. Gets them about 15 meters away. Another nice carry. Van der Fleer. Call to use it. Here's a clearance kick here. Carreras down to Mac Hansen, who throws it back to midfield to Hugo Keenan. Keenan flying up the pitch, tackled from behind. Offsides. Going to come back for a penalty here against the Pumas. Wow, that comes all the way back over here. What are they going to do? Kick to the corner? This could be deadly. Argentina got themselves in trouble by losing that scrum. Now they're all playing on their end and getting themselves in trouble. Always advancing in front of the ball, and that's against Justo Picardo. Very, very costly penalty. 12 minutes left. You got to kick for goal here. What are they doing? They're discussing it. Ireland is not going to take the points on offer. Wow, they're going to do tap and go. They better not turn it over. Crowd is thrilled. Here we go. Gibson Park taps it. Here they come. They try to get into a maul. They turn it into a maul. Rob Herring at the back of that. Pumas have got a hold here. Get themselves a knuckle. But, they drive forward. Ireland drop to his knees. Gibson Park comes free. Nearly slips in. Nicely done. Drives him back about 6 meters. Ireland. Pressure coming now. Tackle made. Pick and go. Ireland 5 meters out. They need a knock on the Pumas do, or this game could be over. 11 minutes left. They go further outside. Going forward. The crowd is so into this, folks. Josh Van der Fleet as they get further on the outside. Go wide. Peter O'Mani with a carry. They come back. Kalen Doris, he's tackled. Ball's available for Gibson Park. Prendergast to Josh Vanderfleer. He's met immediately, but the Pumas need a turnover here. Gibson Park. James Lowe. Lowe tackled. Ty Byrne. Pumas holding up so far. Rob Herring tackled. Driven backwards. Multiple phases. We're up to 11 for Ireland now. The pressure building. Jamie Osborne. James Lowe. Lowe nearly threw it away, but he thought better of it and held on to the ball. Gibson Park digs it out. Sends it to Kean Healy. Healy to Prendergast. Prendergast to Herring. All the replacements now playing a role here. Ireland trying to get through this defense. They're getting close. Kalen Doris carries forward. The Pumas have got to get some players adjusted. Prendergast on the outside. He avoids the first tackle. He's taken down to 5 meters. Big carry by Prendergast. Counter ruck coming from the Pumas. And they've got the ball. They just got to pick it up. Argentina has the ball. My goodness, they want to get a good clearance kick here. Well, the Pumas turn the ball over. Less than 10 minutes remain. Tension-packed action from Aviva Stadium in Dublin. Call to use it. Better get out of there quickly, Garcia. He clears it. Looks like a pretty good kick out to 38 meters where Hugo Keenan comes charging up the pitch. Mac Hansen cuts back the other direction. He's met there and tackled around 30 meters away. Ball's available for Ireland. The Pumas have got to get this ball on the other side of the pitch. Work themselves a penalty here. Or get a try. Prendergast high into the air, down the middle. Gary Ringrose gives chase. And he tackles the player in the air. Oh, my goodness. And Albornoz took the mark. Let's see what you're the. Don't say Brian O'Driscoll. Oh, yeah, Brian O'Driscoll. That's one of my favorite Irish player of all time. Here's a kick down the pitch. Let's see what happens. And that's a nice clearance kick. Let's see where the mark is. Whoa, that is a brilliant kick. That'll take a little bit of pressure off of the Pumas for a moment. Albornoz had a good game here. Just 8 minutes remain. 3 points in this one. I wish the Pumas might have wanted to take that point. We got a substitution coming in here for the Pumas. Who is that? I think their bench is clear. A line out for Ireland 48 meters away from the Pumas try line. Collis is back in. Osborne over the middle. Prendergast holds on to it just long enough to James Lowe. It comes wide. Mac Hansen down the sidelines. Well, they're stripping his shorts off of him, but not getting him in a touch. So now Ireland all the way down to the 26 meters. Jimmy Osborne finds space. He gets open. He's on the loose. Tackled inside the 22. Pumas come up to get the ball, but then lose their feet. Oh, not releasing is a penalty against Ireland's Jamie Osborne. And the Pumas escape again. This time they need a deep kick, and they need some offense here. Oh, just when you think Ireland was going to seal this game, they don't release the ball. And man, it's a nail-biter here. Osborne had a clear break there, but then one player left to defeat, and he got him. Excellent job by the Pumas. Carreras got that turnover. Whew, man, oh man. So that's a decent kick, not a great kick. Should get onto the Irish side of the pitch, which is where the Pumas have not been recently. 12 penalties now against Ireland. Yeah, it wasn't a long clearance. It was okay, not a long one. I already thought about man of the match. This would have been too close. Craig Casey's in the game now for Ireland. Last substitution. Line out good. Gibson Park is out of the game. Two young guys, Casey and Prendergast. So the Maul's going forward. Pumas Maul is going forward. Ireland's around the side. How can they not? Will that not be a problem? Still going forward. Still going forward. Down to 10 meters and it collapses finally. Ruck is formed. Pumas looking for the ball. Call to use it. Where's the ball at? They pick and go. All right, Pumas need to get some space here, get a penalty, at least tie this game up. Approaching 5 minutes remaining. But maybe they want to kick the corner and go for the victory if they get a penalty. It's a tough call. Ruiz with the carry. Not much there. Kicked high into the air. Chases on to the far side. Who's going to get this? Pumas knock it backwards. And then Ireland comes away with it. Do we have a penalty? What happened here? Okay, Paul has missed it. What do you got going on here? Tad Furlong, yeah.
I'll just talk with you. Right back, please.
So is Bundiaki.
Right back. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to formally review this.
Paul, I'm going to show you a dangerous clean out by 18 blue.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
Contact.
Sure, okay.
Oh, that's bad news for the Pumas. Bad news for the Pumas. Oh, yep. That's a card. It is foul play against, he hit Kalen Doris hard. Dumb decision. That's a card for sure. That's going to be a booth review.
Foul play. Makes yellow card threshold.
A fourth yellow card of the evening.
Wow. That's going to cost them the game. Dumb decision by Kodela. Kodela, that's just dumb. Wow. Unbelievable. That's dumb. So they had the ball. Yeah, that was dumb. That cost them the game. So less than 5 minutes now. That's a bunker review. That might go to a red card. Kalen Doris, Paul Williamson, thank you for trusting the process. But remember, just one voice. So that puts Ireland in good shape down here. Pumas are going to be very lucky to survive this now. That was the dumb, stupid penalty and a card. And it will cost his team this game unless they're very fortunate here. 75-40 now. And Rob Herring will throw this ball in from just outside the 22 in the Pumas area. They'd finally gotten on the other side of the pitch. Omani comes up. It's not contested. It wasn't straight, but no contested, so it's okay. And they're into a maul trying to drive forward. The Pumas have held up so far. Around the 22. One stop. Craig Casey digs it out. Here they come. Jamie Osborne offloads. They got numbers on the outside. Here they come. One player to beat. James Lowe beats that player. He offloads it. Oh, Hugo Keenan. Great counter ruck from Pumas, but they don't come away with it. So Prendergast to McCarthy. McCarthy tackled around the 18-meter line. They go outside. Casey finds Gary Ringrose again. Argentina counter-rucking. The ball's laying on the pitch. Nobody's after it. Ball comes loose. Casey to McCarthy. 3.5 minutes remain. Casey. Tag burn. Gondona stops him. They go back to the inside to Mac Hansen. Casey stripped, but he hung on to it. They come back this way. Peter Omani with the carry now. Ireland down to 3 minutes. A penalty here would be doomed for the Pumas. They'd have to get a try. Josh Van der Fleer. Pumas need a turnover here. Pick and go. McCarthy. Ireland straight in front of the post. A drop goal here would achieve the same thing. Omani. Well, Ireland's eating up the rest of this clock here. And there's Josh Van der Fleer down about 7 meters. Prendergast to Hugo Keenan. He's tackled. Oh, that was a clear out there. That should be a card too on Ireland. What a dirty clean-out tackle there. Prendergast. Mac Hansen tries to dance. He doesn't work. He's driven back to the 22 and tackled. Approaching 2 minutes left. The Pumas need the ball back. They go outside to James Lowe. Lowe is tackled. Molly trying to get out of there. They held him in. No penalty call. That was good officiating. 17 phases, and more important than the clock is milking. Casey to Osborne. Osborne inside the 22. Driven back to the 22. Counter ruck comes from the Pumas. They've got it, but they turn it over. Not releasing. Pumas get the ball back with a minute and a half. They need a good clearance kick. Kick this ball as deep as you can get it to the touchline. And then get in and go for the drop goal to tie this game. Wow. That was good defense there. Clock is still ticking. 1:15 seconds left. So not a great kick. Only gets them up to midfield. So they got a lot of work to do with just a minute left. Wow. Argentina should have taken those 3 points on offer earlier. They'd be playing for a win now instead of a tie. Let's go. Oh, it stayed a yellow card. Okay, yellow card stays a yellow card. But Cadella nearly cost his team this game. It still could because they wasted 2 minutes not having the ball. There were 3 minutes left in the game. They had the ball on the Irish side. Now they're at their own 49-meter line. They need a good line out here. They did. All right, down to the last 30 seconds. And they're trying to drive. They get close to midfield. Got to have good ball handling here. Crash up to midfield. They're on the Irish side of the pitch now. Some dangerous passes here, but they got to do something. Got to make it happen. Very conservative decision making right now. They go to the wing, but it took too long to get out there. Matt Hansen was able to adjust. Oh, Carrera's back to midfield. But they got to get on the other side of the field here. Pumas struggling. We're over the hooter now. Nice carry. They can't get past that midfield mark. On the far side of the pitch, over midfield finally. 80 minutes, 15 seconds. Ireland's defense is there. And somehow, oh, there they go! Pumas, get some support down there. Inside the 10-meter line. The Pumas has somehow got that ball back. Unbelievable. Carrera's back to the middle. Oh, they're going to Pumas down to the 22. Get support there. They're inside the 22. What a finish to this game. 16 meters away. Argentina driving now. Back to the middle. They've got to hold on to this ball. Ireland want to strip it. A drop goal would give them a try. 4 minutes left on the yellow card, but it's irrelevant. 81 minutes in. Pick and go. The Pumas trying to get this going here. Don't turn it over, boys. They got to set this up for a drop goal. Ball's still available. There's an Irish foot in there kicking the ball. They drive forward a couple more meters. Pumas are close. A try would win this game, but they're still about 10 meters away. Pick and go. Neither team wants a mistake here. Heartbreak for the Pumas if they lose this ball. They're close. And Ireland not rolling away. Ireland also don't want to give a penalty here. Now they're about 8 meters away. Oh, they come back the other way. Oh, tackle's made. What a finish to this game. We're just 7 meters away. Pumas have got to hold on to the ball. No mistakes here. The game on the line. This could be a huge victory if they could pull it off. And the ball's knocked on. It was kicked. They say it was kicked. Sigh of relief for Ireland. And that's the game. Wow. Unbelievable. That is undeserved. Undeserved. Ireland did not deserve a victory there. Pumas should have taken the drop goal. God bless it. My caps lock is on. Why is that man of the match still coming up capital letters? Okay, there we go. Wow. Wow. All right, there you go, folks. Man of the match, 3 options. Ireland did not deserve this win. The Pumas come up just short. They should have gotten a tie out of this. Bad decision not kicking for the post. Not a very smart decision at all. And Ireland comes away a victor, and boy, they are lucky to get a victory here. Very lucky to get a victory here. Pumas could have really jumped up in the rankings by taking out Ireland, number 3 team in the world, and they just come up so short. If they kicked that penalty earlier, like I said, then they would have been kicking a drop goal for a victory here, but they didn't do it. The one time they didn't go for the post. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a finish it was here. What a finish here, folks. Wow. Argentina should be proud. At the Viva played so well. Ireland has to get back into a more disciplined system. It's great to have Argentina in the mix amongst the top teams. Yeah, behind the eyes, Joe McCarthy is their man of the match. I don't agree with that at all. Yeah, so we've got the Pumas have beat New Zealand in New Zealand, South Africa and Argentina, France and Argentina, Italy and Italy, and they had this game in hand. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if they'd won this? The Pumas are looking really good as a team. Just some bad decision making there late in the game. And that card, that really hurt. But the Pumas didn't give up despite giving up the yellow card. Late in the game, they held in there, and they nearly escaped with this thing. Wow, that's incredible. Well, I mean, great effort, but I know they're bummed out. But, hey, that's a hell of an effort by Argentina right there. So who are they playing next? Let me see who they play next. Autumn Internationals here. Because they played Italy. Do they play England next? Let's look and see. Autumn Internationals. So they just played against Ireland. Okay. And then they play... crap. Yeah. It's not going to be any easier next week. They play France. That's going to be a tough one for them. But wow. Wow, that was exciting stuff. Thanks for the heads up on the Boer in Argentina. Appreciate that. Sam Prendergast gets his debut, along with Clarkson. 2 debutantes in Ireland escapes. Again, Ireland is not looking impressive. So here we have Joe McCarthy, their man of the match.
Imagination, but a win's a win. And after the disappointment and frustration of last weekend, how deep is the sense of relief?
Yeah, I just want to say a big thanks to all the crowd here. There's a bit of stick about the Viva and the atmosphere, but it's fucking amazing today.
Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
We're really sorry that we disappointed you last week, and we really just want to show how much it means to us. So really appreciate your support. It means the world to us. Thank you.
Because you started with real purpose, didn't you, at the start of that game? It was a little error-strewn at times, but the ruck speed, that was so much better. The interplay was good. What else was pleasing about the opening half?
I suppose just the fight to stay in it. We came out of the blocks flying, but we know how good Argentina are. They've beaten every Southern Hemisphere team, nearly every team they played this year. So we knew they were going to be super tough and going to stay in it. So just the lads were unbelievable to dig in today. So.
At the start of the second half, the penalty count was starting to rise a little bit again. What are you putting that down to, that ill discipline at the moment?
Sorry, I actually couldn't hear any of that, to be honest.
What are you putting the ill discipline of that second 40 down to again?
I can't really hear, but there's a lot to work on from that anyway. Wasn't perfect, but we were happy we could get in with it.
Okay, so Fiji and Australia next. What can we expect from those encounters, Joe?
It's huge tune in next game, Fiji and Australia. It'll be massive, so we'll definitely enjoy it tonight, and then but cracking to work on Monday.
Appreciate your time, Joe. Well done.
Thank you.
Joe McCarthy, who is their man of the match. Well, there you go. That wound up being a hell of an entertaining game in the end, didn't it? That was an entertaining game at the end. 59 likes. Can I get some more likes there, folks? Doesn't cost you anything but a moment of your time. Appreciate that.
That was easy.
We're going to wrap it up. We'll catch you again tomorrow morning for Scotland hosting Portugal. I'm looking forward to that chance to wear my Portugal World Cup jersey. Their first trip ever to a World Cup this past year. Was it the first or the second? Second. Maybe they did a long time ago. But yeah, I think it was their second trip. But yeah, so I'll be wearing that tomorrow. Scotland, Portugal, then the big one, England and South Africa, which we all want to watch. And then finally, it's going to be France and the All Blacks. That'll be huge at the end of the day. So see you tomorrow, folks. Thanks for being here. Be sure to hit the like button. Do appreciate it. Have a lovely evening. That's it. I've been working my tail off, all kinds of broadcasts today. So tries from Crowley, Hanson, McCarthy, Malia in the second half, Maya, and they nearly came back. The Pumas nearly won this thing. So 22-19 from Aviva Stadium in Dublin is the final. That's going to wrap it up. Thanks, folks. Cheers, and we'll catch you tomorrow.